he shimmied it after the bird. He pre-climbed it all the way up.
He climbed up the small tree, got up there, swayed it over.
That's right.
Jumped over to that tree. And
the only thing, he shimmied up the small tree.
Hey Russ.
Yeah.
Can you go out to the rescue truck and get the saws off, please? That'd be a lot.
he was up there 15 minutes when we got here. All right, did you hear that?
There's a couple guys.
William, can you hear me? Do you have a cell phone on you? Okay. Hey, what we're doing is we got a couple of different options, okay? Please make sure that you stay latched onto that tree the best you can. And as soon as we figure out exactly the best way to get to you, then I'll call you back or I'll holler at you back and let you know, okay? Are you feeling okay right now?
we think we can go between the line, go between these. This is where we're going to come through right here. All he's got to do is put it around and put his arms through it. We're just going right out there and landing over there.
Then have to pull the lead line up and cinch it up underneath your arms, and then drop your arms down. You understand? Put you up, the helicopter's going to take you over to a landing zone and drop you down to the ground.
Lower you down.
Lower you down, not drop you down. You understand?
Just put his hand in the middle.
William, once you get that thing over your head, if you're going to hold on to that bird, just keep it in front of you. Don't let it get cinched up between. Don't let it get in the way.
If it gets in the way, don't fight it.
18 years.
18 years.
The first ever.
Now, when you got here, what was your first thought when you saw this man up 60 feet up?
Well, I was not originally here
Uh-huh.
whenever we got the call, so my understanding that when the guys got here, they could see pretty much right away that we were going to need some type of a helicopter or a rescue team that would be able to either climb a tree or come down from a helicopter and actually be able to go down and get him.
Now, you said earlier that his bird got loose from his home? Or?
His bird got loose earlier, and actually we have not been able to actually speak to him, to the exact of exactly what happened. But kind of what we understand is bird got loose, flew up in the tree. There was a smaller pine tree next to the tree that he was in, so he was able to climb that small pine tree. And once he got pretty close to the bird, he jumped over to the bigger tree where the bird was. Well, once he got over there, he wasn't able to come back over to the smaller tree.
Okay.
So he was stuck.
How old this man is?
No idea on his age yet.
Jody, how many departments out here?
We have Porter Fire Department, Houston Fire Department, the Woodlands.
What did you see? You've never seen anything like this in 18 years, you said?
Nothing. First ever.
You've always got a new rescue every day. Something new pops up.
Never know what's going to come at you.
Talk to us a little bit about how you guys were communicating with him up in the tree.
We were just using a bullhorn to be able to talk to him and what have you. We could actually hear him, but we were using a bullhorn to be able to speak to him up there. So we were giving him exact directions of what the helicopter was going to do once they came to him. He was on a big limb, so we didn't want him jumping to the rope or anything. So we were able to talk to him, very clear voice and message, and he understood everything we were saying. So HPD did try to come down and rescue him also using their water rescue rope, but due to the height of the pine tree, the rope was too short. They were falling about 15 to 20 feet, a little bit too short. So they cannot actually make any type of contact with him whatsoever. So the Coast Guard was on their way from Galveston. They got here and was able to get him out of the tree within about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Jody, how important is it for you? I mean, Porter be working with all these other departments, having a relationship you do with all these departments.
Yeah, it's extremely important. I mean, we're a rural area about 30 miles north of downtown. So, being able to work with the city of Houston and have them actually, their rescue team came from the ship channel. So they had about a 30 to 40 minute ride over here as well. So it's extremely important that all fire departments work together, mutual aiding each other.
Did you ever think this many resources could be acquired this fast?
A lot of resources. Montgomery County Sheriff's Department's here. They got a lot of people dedicated to this scene as well. You probably got somewhere between 30 and 40 firefighters and police officers that are here trying to secure the scene. So over an incident that probably could have been taken care of in a different way.
Now, why couldn't firefighters just, take the ladder truck in there and do the ladder?
We've had a lot of rain. We've had 2 to 3 inches within the last week of rain. These fire trucks weigh 5, 10, 20,000 pounds, some of them do. So there's no way for us to be able to pull that truck in there with that heavy ladder truck and be able to raise the ladder without that truck actually sinking into the mud.
Okay.
What about the mosquito fight?
A lot of mosquitoes. A lot of mosquitoes.
Now, where does he live?
We haven't been able to talk to him, so I have no idea where his house is.
Okay, and we don't know where Coast Guard is taking him?
We have at Williams Airport. They're going to take him over to Williams Airport. We're about a mile away from Williams Airport off Porter Lane. They're going to set him down there.
Okay. Now, how do you...
He's dirty and sweaty, but say hello.
What's his name?
Geronimo.
That's right.
Excuse me.
All right.
Yeah, he's the umbrella cockatoo. He has the Indian headband like. So I just had to come up with some kind of Indian name or something other fun.
Did you ever think that his name was a little bit, ironic given
Yes,
your situation?
This situation, yes, ma'am. But like I said, again, he's my baby and I do it again.
He's a cockatoo?
Umbrella cockatoo.
He looks like he's doing okay.
Oh yeah, he's, besides being startled and hungry, I imagine. my blood over.
How did he get loose? Just
my daughter fed him and didn't put his lock back on his cage, and he's like Houdini, and he opened his latch and got out my bedroom window.
how long have you known? Did you spot him up there right away, or did you know where he was right away? Or what?
Well, I was sitting out in the front yard with a friend of mine talking to her, and she just asked me if that was my bird in the tree, and I said, no, that's not my bird, he's in the cage. And I looked over there, and sure enough, it was him. So I did what I had to do to get him back.
You went up the small tree first?
Yes, sir.
And then just swung over, or how'd you get over from that small tree?
I had to rock the tree. I climbed to the top of the small tree with its limber and rocked it back and forth, then I jumped to the big one.
How far off the ground were you when you made the jump?
About 60 foot.
Right about where you were at that fork then?
Oh, a little bit further up.
Oh, a little further up?
I mean, when I jumped to the other tree?
Yeah,
A little bit below, yes, sir, about 15 foot or so.
And it just went up to where the fork was?
Yes, sir.
What happened coming down? Just wasn't sure about coming down then?
I was just handicapped with one hand. I would have to make a 15-foot jump, a 10-foot jump.
Now, what do you think about all the action playing out? I mean, we've been up there, what, how many hours? 3 hours now?
4 hours or so, 3 or 4 hours.
What do you think of all the action playing out on the ground?
I never thought all this would come about this. I thought ladder truck would come out, get me out of the tree, and it would have been said and done with. But I didn't know the Coast Guard was going to come rescue me. But
what do you think when you found out the ladder truck couldn't get back there because of the mud and the dirt and mud?
I was thinking about just trying to go in, like I said, jump back to the little tree and go and do it, but they insisted for me not to do so. But I don't know.
Can you bring Geronimo out one more time?
Yes, sir.
What do you think of that HPD helicopter trying to pluck you out of there?
It was. I appreciate their persistence, but it was kind of comical.
We're kind of worried about getting a hold of that donut and having to get that donut by yourself.
No, they were trying to tell me I need to throw my bird away, and like I told them, I wasn't throwing my bird. I'd stay up there all night, but I wasn't getting rid of my bird.
And what is your name?
William.
William, what's your last name?
Hart.
H-A-R-T?
Yes, sir.
And how old are you, William?
I'm 35 years old.
Okay.
Now, where do you live? Do you live right there in Lindo?
Well, I'm staying there at my mother's. I'm kind of going through a divorce, and I'm supposed to be moving out this weekend.
Okay. Did your bird get hurt?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am. He's fine.
Okay. I see you got a little blood on
Yeah, that's
your
from my
hand.
finger.
You cut your finger on
Yes.
the tree?
Well, he actually bit me when the helicopter was coming in and scared him.
That's your finger.
All right, just a little bite, man.
What about when the Coast Guard helicopter came over, all that wind blowing and everything else?
I was kind of feeling the top of the tree might have break off, and besides that,
when the Coast Guard got down to you, what did he tell you?
he just told me just hold on and let him do the job, and he kind of directed me and gave me instructions what I needed to do, and I just followed his instructions, and everything came out fine.
What did you think of him with the persistence? I mean, the way he's gripping that tree limb with his legs like that, hanging on.
I thought he had a little cat squirrel on him or something other, when he's spinning around.
How were you scared?
Oh, I was fine. I mean, but
how many cigarettes did you have?
I smoked 2 while I was up there, 5 hours. I thought I did pretty good.
How long were you up there?
About 4 or 5 hours.
Well, how long before the fire department got out there?
Well, we got up there at 5 o'clock. What is it, about 9 now?
Yeah.
It's dark.
And you said that your daughter forgot to put the latch on.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
The lock. Out through the bedroom window, did you say?
Yes, ma'am. I had the bedroom window open.
And at the time, you were out on the patio or a porch, you said?
I was in the front yard.
In the front yard,
yes,
ma'am.
Talking
to a neighbor or something?
It was a friend of mine.
And you noticed, and he noticed.
She
noticed the bird.
Yes, ma'am. And she told me it was there, and I said, no, that's not my bird. He's in the cage. And oh my gosh. But anyways, I'm ready to get home.
Did you ever think that limb was going to break loose or anything like that? I mean,
I was kind of that thought ran through my mind when the helicopter was flying above us. I mean, everything was shaking. I seen the trees behind them breaking, and I was kind of, that thought was ran through my mind anyways. The possibility could break, especially the old pine trees. I mean, you never can tell.
So one profession you won't take up is tree climbing.
Well, I'll do it again.
How long
you live around here?
Yes, sir, in New Caney, Port Area. Yes,
around New Caney?
Yes, sir.
But you're saying
we were out there for quite a while today. What did you think of the whole ordeal?
Oh, I was glad he's okay. You know, glad he didn't hurt himself or nothing up in the tree.
What did you think when he first got up there? I mean, he couldn't get down.
Well, I didn't know. You know, I thought he was going to be okay. I thought he was going to be able to get down, you know, without any kind of problems or anything. But it kind of scared me.
Okay. Yeah, what's your name, Debbie? What's your last name?
Mizell.
Spell that.
M-I-Z-E-L-L.
Okay. What did you think of the whole thing playing out, the rescue?
The phone. I was kind of worried, you know, and then when you know, one of the fire guys told me they were going to try to get him down as soon as they could, you know. So I was kind of, you know, shocked, you know, glad, you know, they was going to get him down, you know. But I kept on asking him, he's going to be okay, is he going to be able to get down okay? And he told me, yeah.
You just walk on up to the front door. Or?
Yeah. Oh.
Been having cameras all up in the place. Up the place.
This might hurt.
We're here to get some wings. Bro.
You have caused a lot of commotion, haven't you?
I have.
Bird has?
Bird has.
This is a famous bird.
Yes, ma'am. This is Geronimo.
What's his name?
Geronimo.
Geronimo. Okay, I need you to fill the welcome form out for me.
That's ours.
And we'll get the folder started.
I think.
Oh, hey, you said you want to get this for Monday? Okay. Afternoon?
Okay. Is that a harness?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Wow. Beautiful. So calm.
Oh, what are you doing? Pretty girl.
Does he mimic a lot of things?
No, not a whole bunch. I have a blue front Amazon. She will, though.
She will.
That's fine. But he's the girl, and hello, he says pretty clear.
Follow y'all down.
I'm going into this room right here. Come on in. Geronimo? Hi.
So it sounds like we're probably.
Get rid of the stethoscope. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and put his band number down. It's, put it under right leg. Okay, BPH. Texas. TX 03 102. So no ill effects. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, you're beautiful, bird. It's okay, Geronimo. It's okay. It's okay. Let's get your whole foot on there. No. 608 grams. Alrighty. Okay. Go over a little bit, guy. No, okay. No, no, no. No, no. Good. It's okay. Geronimo. Come over here. You have to feel everything by beak. Oh, he's going to go down.
Right, anytime you put his back up, he wants you to put under his wings. Just swap.
No.
Just now he's turned 6.
Oh, okay.
Since he was 6 weeks old.
Uh-huh.
How long was Bert's live?
Well, these kind of birds, if cared for properly, can live 100 years. Is he on a pelleted diet? Or?
He will not eat pellets.
He won't. Okay.
Just everything I eat.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good too.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. As long as you make sure,
No,
like.
low salt and
Great.
not too many sweets and
Good. Good.
no avocados, no chocolate, no aerosol, no Teflon, no nothing.
Great. Great.
Done a lot of research with them.
Okay. Good. Good. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and trim his wings.
But, Mike, yeah, he could got his wings open.
Okay. What I do, and I'm going to try to see how this works. Typically what I do is leave the 2 outer feathers, so when he brings his wing back it looks like a complete wing. But we're going to check to see if he can fly. If he gets some flight, then I'll trim those wings, or those feathers.
I had him like you said once before, I had him clipped when he was like a year old.
Oh, okay.
Well, as I was training him, and I had
No.
Geronimo, Geronimo. Just
No.
okay.
Okay, you want to put a towel over him? Yeah.
Come here.
Okay,
Oh,
Geronimo.
really? You gotta-
Here.
Gotta let go of my finger.
Okay, if you just hold him like this.
I can help. It's no problem. Maybe that's what it-
Boy, he's a beautiful bird. Okay. You're lucky to get him back.
Oh, he spent a night out in Galveston once before.
Oh, okay.
Alone. I found him like 5 miles from where I actually lost him from.
Oh, my. Geronimo. Okay. Let me just smoothen up some of these edges here.
Geronimo. Behave. 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 No. Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay. Now, Geronimo, let me have you.
Let's see if he flies to me. He'll
Yeah.
fly to me. Come on, Geronimo.
Go, Geronimo.
Here. Come on, boy. Geronimo. Come on, boy.
Well, here. Okay. No flight. Good boy. Yeah. So it looks like we can make sure that this is all even here.
That's why I don't kill him.
Yeah. Plus you have to worry about hitting a blood feather.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want his nails done while you're here? Or?
You can do so, yeah.
Okay. Notice they look a little sharp.
Yes, ma'am. I have a little, they call it a jungle walk or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of rough.
Good.
Perforated.
Uh-huh.
We'd be laying in bed, I'd be blowing in there, you're just trying to attack him, so it's fine.
Okay. Sorry. You just... Okay. It's okay, Geronimo. He does not like this. As long as his quicks are, what I would recommend is probably in about another 2 months to have him trim back a little bit more.
Quick soundbite with you. What is your name?
Debbie Wysocki.
Spell your last name, Debbie.
W-Y-S-O-C-K-I.
Tell me a little bit about this bird. I mean, clipping the wings definitely going to help stop them from really any flight. How often does that have to be done?
It depends on how often they molt, but typically about every 6 months. Now, even though the wings are trimmed, if there's a good gust of wind and he happens to catch it just right, he can still glide up. So it's not 100% guarantee. You still have to be careful. But as far as flying out the bedroom window or living room window, you're safe.
What about this bird? What type? What is the bird actually called? What kind of bird?
It's an umbrella cockatoo.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about their lifespan.
They can live 90 to 100 years in captivity with a good diet, and Mr. Hart gives them a really good diet. Basically, birds should not eat seed diets like most people think. That's the worst thing they can eat because they're used to being in the jungles and picking off, green leaves and fruits and berries. But I treated birds for about 23 years, And with a seed diet, I would say they probably live maybe about 20-25 years.
Okay.
But this one looks nice weight, looks really good.
Can you believe how calm he is?
I know. Yeah, you did a good job with him. Yeah. Okay.
Get a quick one again, Miss. What now? We've got his wings clipped. What back normal with him again, or?
Yes, sir. Hopefully, we won't have to climb no trees no time soon.
You back in the cage, or does
back in the cage?
Wings are clipped. Can you pretty much stay out?
Yes, sir. When I'm not up there, he's normally in his cage. But when I am there, he's generally out and about. I mean, he's like I say, he's one of my kids. He just freelances throughout the house. You told me a story this morning about him not wanting to get up this morning. Tell me a little bit about that. Yes, sir. We woke up kind of early this morning, about 6 o'clock, and I was going to take a shower and eat breakfast and stuff, and we was going to have our morning coffee. And I got out of the bed, and he just kind of ran back into the covers and pried his way under the covers and laid back down. He didn't want to get up this morning. It's like he knew he had a busy day already.
All right. Got a tree. Yes, I am, but don't peck me. Please don't peck me, okay?
No.
I don't have any fleas. It's okay.
You have that buggy mad?
No, ma'am. He's not at all.
Are you filming me, sir?
She didn't put the secondary lock on his cage, and he's whipping Houdini. He can get out of all the cages. I mean, so
Smart.
I had the bedroom window open, and he just flew out the window.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
He just
But you
dabs to anyone, doesn't he? Look at that.
Hey, dude, you gotta stay here till the way, so.
You came to one of the best places.